Hello again guys, it's Matt here again, and welcome to another action figure review. Today I'm reviewing the Marvel Select movie Thor. So yeah, here he is. You may have seen this in an unboxing that I did, which you need to know again, but there you go. So yeah, this is actually a massive box. I can't fit it on the whole screen, but yeah, it's a massive box. It's a massive box, but that's kind of a good thing because you can clearly see the figure inside the box nice and clearly. But then the bad thing is it does take up a lot of space, which I am having a bit of trouble filming here. But yeah, let's just go over the box. So at the top here it says Marvel Select, a nice logo there. Alongside here it says Marvel Studios Thor, the Mighty Avenger, and it's got a load of little text there which I'm not going to read. On top, ages 8 and up, and you've got the figure inside, which stands very nicely and looks very well detailed, and you can see me in the background. There you go. And you've got the hammer there, Thor's hammer. And yeah, on the side, you've got a nice picture of Thor, or Chris Hemsworth as Thor, holding the hammer there. And you've got the text there, Marvel Studios Thor, the Mighty Avenger, again. On the back, you've got Thor, that again, and you got that text. You can pause it and read it if you want. And then you got a picture of Thor there with a completed stand, and then Loki, which I'm not getting Loki because I don't really like him. So yeah, I'm just gonna get Thor. And then it's got these other bits down here: Avengers Assemble and official movie merchandise. So all this is a massive box. So yeah, it's my first Marvel Select figure, and I will be getting couple more, not that many because I don't do that many, but I'm only going to get the Marvel Select movie figures, not the ones from the comics, because that'd be pretty weird, but I only get the movie ones. So yeah, that pretty much does it for the figure in the box. Let's get him out of packaging and look at his coolness. Yeah, okay, so now we have the figure out of its packaging. Here it is. Now this figure is very detailed, and I am very pleased with this figure. It's amazing, really. I'm really amazed. So yeah, so here's Thor out of the packaging, looking really cool. So yeah, let's go over what he comes with before we go into the actual figure. So basically, with Thor, you do get this base. You do get this base, or yeah, base, which you have to get the other piece with Loki, which like a tower bit which clips into here, which I'm not getting Loki, as I said earlier, because I don't really want it. I just want Thor to collect the Avengers. But so yeah, this is quite pointless for me because I suppose it's alright, it's quite nicely detailed, but there's no point in me having it because just you can stand it on him, you can put him on there, I suppose, but it like doesn't look that good really. But I'm not too bothered. I don't really want it. Yeah, I don't really want it, but there you go. So that's alright. If you want Loki, you'll get the tower that clips in there. So yeah, you get that with Thor. And also in the back of the packaging, you get this little Marvel Universe booklet little thing. You got loads of different Marvel characters on the front here. On the back, you got like address to send it back and do something. I don't know what it is, but yeah. And you got all these other Marvel Select figures in here. You got Magneto, Gambit, Deadpool, Abomination, Juggernaut, and Thor and Loki. And on the other side, you got all of Marvel Select mini mates, which are weird. But there you go. I just thought I'd mention that because you get it in the packaging. So yeah, there you go. And the accessories you get with Thor is just his hammer. Now I do not know the actual name of the hammer, but yeah, you get the hammer. So yeah, you can see that Thor holds it very nicely. But his hand, his finger and his thumb are glued together, so it's quite hard to get in there. So you can't, it's not like separated, which makes it easier, but never mind. I suppose it looks kind of cool. But yeah, let's just take it out and have a look at it. It just slides out there quite easily. Just twist it out at the same time. Come on, here we go. So here's Thor's hammer. very nicely detailed. It's made of a soft plastic actually, well the handle is anyway, because it like moves about a bit, so it's a handle. But that is really nicely detailed. It doesn't have the text like it does in the film, like I don't know what it says, but there's some like text on there. But that doesn't have that. But it's still really nicely detailed though. Like it's got like a bit of battle damage on it, all that. And the handle's really nice as well. So yeah, and that fits into Thor's hand really nicely. So that's good, but it's kind of hard because you could see that his fingers and thumb are connected. That's no big deal. So that was really cool. Okay, so let's go over him. Let's take a look at his face. He's really good, really well detailed. It looks a lot like Chris Hemsworth. That is really nice. I mean, I do have a picture of Chris Hemsworth on the side of the box, and you can see that he does have quite a bit of likeness. So that is really good. It does look a lot like him. So yeah, you can see that the face is really nicely sculpted and looks a lot like Chris Hemsworth. So that's good. And I do really like his hair, because his hair is a separate piece and it's not part of the head sculpt. It's like glued on, but it's not removable though. And you can see his hair is 2 different colours, like different shades of blonde. So that's really nice. It looks really detailed with that. And so is his beard, like different shades of brown and blonde. Can't really see it on camera though, but you can see it's really nicely detailed. And all his eyes, his nose, really well detailed. I'm really impressed with this. It's like a cheaper version of the Hot Toys one, but it's a really good one. So yeah, it's just, his armour is really nicely painted. You can see his chest there, really nice metallic kind of look. See that, and his arms, really nicely painted. Now let's look at his cape. Now I really like his cape because it's like a thick kind of rubber and has a lot of texture to it. And I actually really like this kind of capes, but I don't like the like fabric kind of capes. This cape is actually very similar to the Batman Arkham Asylum and Arkham City figures on the Batman, his cape. So that's really nice. And if you want like the figure to stand up well, you can like balance Thor on his cape so they can stand up quite well. So I suppose that's kind of cool. So yeah, the cape is not removable though, but that's really good. Well, I suppose not. I didn't even know that, but there you go. So the cape is really nice. Along with that, in his hands he has one whole hand connected up to each other like that, as I showed earlier, and then one fist hand, so you can't really do anything with that one. Just a normal hand really. And then his trousers, they are really nicely detailed because it's not just a black colour. It has like little shades of blue in there. Can't really see it though, but yeah, and like all the creases in his trousers, that's really nicely painted and detailed. So yeah, and then his boots, they're really nice. Like his shoes look too human for me, but yeah, that's what it's like in the film, so you can't really judge more for that. And then his nice boots there, really nicely painted. So yeah, I really like these arm pieces. Got like little diamond pieces in there. That's really nice as well. So overall, I do love the detail on this guy. It's really amazing. As I said, unexpected. Just love the detail on this guy. It's amazing. Love his cape. It's really amazing. Looks like it has little bits of hairs in, but it doesn't know. So that's alright. But yeah, it's awesome detail. So I'm just going to go over the articulation now. So his head is on a ball joint and spins 360 degrees right round. He's a little bit stiff because of his hair, and moves up and down. His shoulders moves up, but a little bit hard because of his cape, and his elbow moves in and out. His wrist spins 360 degrees right round. Put that down. And now this shoulder is kind of mucked up because you can move it up fine, down, but it doesn't go all the way down. It's sort of like stuck. But if I push down even more, it feels like it's going to break. So yeah, that's kind of a bad thing. But it's not really if you want to get in one position just holding the hammer. So I suppose that's alright. And at the pelvis, doesn't move. No, that doesn't move that. So yeah, at the top here, at the hip, it moves 360 degrees round, and at the knee, it bends in and out. Bit stiff though, but yeah. And at the ankle, it spins round and in and out like that. So yeah, that's the articulation for him. It doesn't have a lot of movement, but Marvel do restrict Diamond Select that they can only have a certain amount of moving parts, so that does limit him with movement. But I suppose not that bad, but it is kind of hard because I've had quite a lot of difficulty trying to stand him up. But as you can see now, he's perfectly well stood. So yeah, that's really nice. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I did order this figure from order66.co.uk. Again, I will put a link to that in the description. If you can't find this figure and want to pick it up. So yeah, I will be getting Captain America and Iron Man, so I can make the Avengers. So yeah, I think that's about it really. Actually, I might do a size comparison, so you roughly know how big he is. I do have a Batman Arkham Asylum figure here, so you can see he's roughly in scale with Batman. Just Thor is a little bit taller, not much though, but yeah, you can see he's roughly in the same scale with Batman. So yeah, I think that's about it for this review. I would give Thor 5 out of 5, definitely. I love Marvel figures. The detail is amazing, articulation a little bit limited, a little bit troubled standing up, but not too bad really. Overall, great sculpt work on his face, love it. Great paint job, great everything. Love him. Would definitely recommend picking him up. So yeah, I think that pretty much does it for this review. So yeah, 5 out of 5, awesome figure. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please rate, comment, subscribe. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching.